Hi there, Scott Francis, Editor-in-Chief of Composites World. I'm here with Jeff Sloan, Brand Vice President for Composites World. We're here at JEC World in Paris. Wanted to give you a few thoughts from the show. First off, with Aerospace, seems to be still in a bit of a holding pattern, awaiting the next single-aisle program announcement. But there's still plenty of thermoplastic composite parts on display here at the show. Jeff, wanted to get your opinions, your insights into sort of what's going on with aerospace.
So it's an interesting in-between time for the aerospace industry and for composites in aerospace. It's 2025, and the 787 and the A350 have been in production. They're fully mature. So the supply chain is very much looking forward to the next single aisle, as you mentioned, Scott, and when that might be developed. Consensus seems to be that there will be a technology readiness level check around 2030, and potentially by Airbus and Boeing. And at that point, they'll assess materials and processes and make some determinations about which will be chosen for the next single aisle. Some questions still remain up in the air. Is it possible that Boeing will move first and force Airbus to respond, or Boeing, given its situation, might have to sit tight for a while, in which case Airbus might act first? That remains to be seen. The other question is, will we have a thermoset or thermoplastic fuselage on the next single aisle? Consensus here is a little mixed, but seems to be favoring the potential for a composite fuselage on the next single aisle, but also assumes composite wings and composite empennage. So that remains to be seen, of course. A lot of work still needs to be done to rationalize a composite fuselage for the next generation single aisle, but signs right now seem pretty positive. So supply chain's getting ready for that. We'll see what the next few years bring, and I think it's an important time for the industry, even if it seems a little quiet. There's obviously a lot happening behind the scenes.
And it seems also like a lot of the aerospace companies are in the meantime working on defense projects, given a lot of the things that are going on geopolitically. People seem to turn to some of that business, also with a lot of the activity in the space market. Anything you want to add to that, Jeff?
Well, if you've got high-performing materials and you need a place to deploy them, then you look for other opportunities. Defense is an obvious one, given the situations we've got evolving, as you said, geopolitically between China and Taiwan, and some activities here in Europe. So it's somewhat of a tense time in some ways, but it creates opportunities for composite fabricators, and we're seeing that. Space is obviously a big one. It's been, space launching has been highly commercialized. Obviously, anytime you're fighting gravity, you need to get off the Earth. You want to reduce weight, and composites present a great way to do that. So, again, lots of opportunity.
So another trend that we've sort of been watching is the hydrogen market. I would say that it seems like that seems to have been pushed a little further out, but we're still seeing plenty of hydrogen pressure vessels on the show floor. UAM was something that we've been watching over the past few years, and even though we saw companies drop out, maybe pull back from that business over the course of this past year, the ones that are really emerging as the front runners seem to be making a lot of good progress in that area.
Yeah, the names you keep hearing over and over are Joby, Archer, Beta, and a few others. But those three are the ones we hear most about. They're the best funded. They've made the most progress with their aerostructures and development of their aircraft, and they seem to be the ones who will be coming to market soonest. There's still some skepticism about air taxis in general. I think that remains to be seen, but in any case, those three companies are making significant progress. And ancillary to all of that is a significant need for propellers. Several propellers on display here at JEC this week, demonstrating the industry's need for high rate production of high quality, high performance propellers for this air taxi market.
So great show, busy show, and we're getting ready to wrap up JEC. But for more insights and news from this show, and also just about the general composites industry in general, visit compositesworld.com.
Thanks, everybody.